Good afternoon. I am Madhurima Datta, Zoology and Biology Educational Content Creator. Now's content for Class 9 CBSE Board and unit is Why Do We Fall Ill? For Class 9 and topic is Organ Specific and Tissue Specific Manifestation. Organ-specific and tissue-specific manifestations, pathogens enter the body through different portals and their target destination dictates the symptoms of patient displays. Point of entry versus target site. If microbes enter via the nose, they are likely to target the lungs. If they enter via the mouth, they may stay in the gut lining, that is typhoid causing bacteria, or travel to the liver. Exception, HIV enters through the reproductive organs or blood but spread to lymph node all over the body, damaging the complete immune system. Malaria enters via mosquito bites, moves to the liver and then attack red blood cell. Next, inflammation. When an active infection occurs, the body's immune system recruits millions of specialized cells to the affected tissue to kill off the invading microbes. This localized battle process is called inflammation. Next, local signs. Swelling, pain, redness and localized heat. Next, systemic signs. Fever and intentional elevation of core body temperature to slow down pathogen reproduction. Next, principles of treatment. The standard approach to dealing with an effective infectious disease rests on two main strategies. First, to reduce the effect of the disease, that is symptomatic treatment. This involves taking medication to bring down the symptoms without actually killing the pathogen. It helps the patient feel more comfortable while their immune system fights. Example, taking paracetamol to lower a fever, taking painkillers to dull a headache, or resting to conserve energy. Next, to kill the cause of the disease. This involves using targeted medication that specifically disrupt the life cycle or chemical pathways of the invading pathogen group. Antibiotics, they kill bacteria, antivirals slow down viral reproduction, and antifungals eliminate fungal infections. Next, principles of prevention. Treatment cures a disease, but prevention stops the damage from happening in the first place. Prevention is always preferred because a disease can permanently damage tissue. Treatment takes time, and an infected person acts as a source of spread to others. Prevention methods are split into two categories. First, general principles of prevention and specific principle of prevention. This focus on altering the environment to prevent exposure to pathogen. For airborne pathogens, avoid overcrowded living spaces and ensures the good ventilation. Next, for waterborne pathogens, provide clean, treated and safe drinking water. Next, for vector-borne pathogens, maintain clean surrounding to prevent vector breeding grounds. Next, specific principles of prevention. This focuses on preparing the body's internal environment to fight off specific pathogens using the immune system. Next, the concept of immunization and vaccination. Our immune system possesses a unique trait called cellular memory. When a pathogen attacks the body for the first time, the immune system fights it off and registers its specific structure. If that same pathogen attacks a second time, the immune system recognizes it instantly and destroys it before it can cause a severe illness. Next, vaccinations mimics the natural process safely. A vaccine introduces a dead, weakened, or altered form of a pathogen into the body. It tricks the immune system into developing protective antibodies and a lasting cellular memory without actually making the person sick. That is common vaccines, BCGs for tuberculosis, DPT, diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, polio vaccine, and hepatitis B vaccine. Next, infectious agents and targeted treatment. It is crucial to classify infectious agent because drugs target specific biological pathways unique to each group. For example, antibiotics blocks the cell wall synthesis pathways of bacteria, but they do not work against viruses because viruses use host cells machinery to survive. Bacteria causes tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, anthrax, acne. Viruses causes common cold, influenza, dengue, fever, AIDS, COVID-19. Fungi causes disease or skin infection, that is ringworm, athlete's foot, etc. Protozoa causes the disease, malaria, kala jar, sleeping sickness, etc. And worm causes this disease are elephantiasis, intestinal worm infections, etc. Now the topic has ended. For all video of class 9, please subscribe my YouTube channel Biogenesis by Madhurima and follow my Facebook channel Madhurima Datta.